This is probably a phrase you've heard, or maybe you've said it to someone in your lifetime. I just want you to be happy.
This is what Kylie says when she breaks up with guys.
What? I did not say that.
Just want them to be happy. Just want you to be happy with someone else. But in today's relationship reboot, we're finding out, okay, when you're dealing with your kids, that may not be the best way to encourage them. Joining us now is our relationship guru, Dr. Kirsten Lind Seal. Kirsten, this is not good. It's not helpful.
It's, you know, it's interesting because you would think that it would be helpful.
Everyone wants kids to be happy.
We want our kids to be happy. The problem comes in sort of how that comes across. If you say, I just want you to be happy, what the message in there is that happiness is the ultimate end goal, and that if somehow you don't reach it, you're failing or something's gone wrong.
Oh, interesting. So equating it to a goal is where it comes into being problematic.
Well, I hadn't thought about that. So they feel if they're not happy at the end, they feel like they've failed.
They've somehow
failed. Made a bad decision.
Exactly, right.
So how do you, I guess, is there another way to express this? Is there another way to still get it across? Because we do want, I assume you want your children to be happy?
You want your children to be happy.
Mostly I want my children to listen, okay? I want you to listen. I would like you to clean up your stuff. That's mostly what I want.
Dad says.
Being happy is like number 4 on my list of concerns.
What's really interesting is that being happy as a byproduct is actually kind of the way to go about it. You know, helping your kids understand that life is full of, there are happy times, but one of the reasons that they are happy is because you've had some unhappy times as well. I mean, there's going to be bumps and obstacles along the way for every person. There is no way to be happy all the time. And if we point towards happiness as the only thing, we actually really fall short. One of the things that happens is that parents who are really worried about their children's happiness, like worried, not that we of course want them to be happy, is that they tend to want to please their kids, and that is sort of can really head you down the road to not the greatest parenting. If you are thinking about the fact that you want your children to be happy, then you are less likely to provide structure, you are less likely to say no, because one of our big tasks as parents is to be able to sort of regulate our own handling of their strong emotions. Then they learn how to regulate their emotions.
So I feel like when this comes up and you feel the need to say this to someone, it's usually when someone has presented you with maybe a decision and they're looking for your advice on something, like maybe colleges would be a good example. Which college should I go to? Well, I just want you to be happy. What's a better way to help someone along that decision-making process?
Right. So, well, you know, one of the things that we know, actually, I mean, there is a lot of research on happiness, and one of the ways to happiness is actually to find meaning and create meaning in your life. And so, if you know, the college decision is a really big one. It's fraught. And so the question of, do you want to go to a smaller college that is nearby where your friends might be going as well, or do you want to go to a big one, say, farther away where you're not going to have friends, but you'll have a really different experience? What's the meaning? So knowing your child is really important, and also then asking them questions about stuff like this so that you can see where they're sitting and helping them to kind of balance these different pieces of the decision.
My mom gave me a little bit of parenting advice, and generally when a parent gives a kid advice, you're like, nah, I don't want it. But my mom said that she viewed her job as a mom was to raise kids that were happy adults. And so she wanted to have a good relationship with their kids as adults, which meant the road to get there was more about like building you into a good adult.
Exactly.
It's just a different way of thinking about it. Happiness is still the goal, but it's not happiness tonight.
But it's
not tomorrow.
Tonight. Right.
It's not long term.
It's long term, right. And there are, again, bumps and obstacles along the way. And so that's one of the most important things. One of the things that can happen too is that when children feel like all their parents want is for them to be happy, if they're not happy, because children really want to please their parents.
They feel
bad. They feel like they failed their parents. And that's actually one of the reasons why I think of this, because I see this in my practice.
It's a great message, really important. Very good. Thanks, Kirsten.
Yeah, you're welcome.